What's up, guys? We're at St. George Island right now. We come down here to look at a boat I was interested in, but I'm gonna look at a few more boats before I make a decision. But we decided to bring the fishing poles down here. Of course, I've been down here fishing before. We're gonna go to the old bridge where we're gonna try to catch some fish. There's a ton of people out there, so hopefully they're biting or all them people wouldn't be out there. But I gotta go in the bait store right now and get some bait. We're gonna get some shrimp to catch these fish with. Alright guys, we're in Fisherman's Choice bait store right now next to St. George Island Bridge, and they got all kinds of stuff in here, you see. They got sardines, they got squid, got tons of shrimp in here, frozen shrimp. Now I'm not going to be buying any frozen shrimp because a lot of times when they freeze the shrimp, they put additives in it. And those fish can smell those additives that they put in the frozen shrimp. So I always like to get fresh shrimp that hasn't been frozen yet. But here's the fresh shrimp right here. That's what we're going to be using. Hopefully we'll get a big drum. But we'll be at the bridge in a minute. We're at the old St. George Island Bridge right now. Now this is the new bridge. They built a new bridge and they shut the old bridge down so people can fish off of it. If you don't have a boat, but you love to fish, this is a great place to come fishing. There's a bunch of black drum here and I've caught a ton of fish here over the years. They got a little beach area. If you want to relax on the beach, they got bathrooms, they got places for parking. But let's get out here and catch some fish and quit all this talking.
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen and you can't do anything about it, right? Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
Well, that's not what I was told.
And maybe you need a new lesson. Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
There's a sign right here that talks about sea turtles and what you're supposed to do if you accidentally hook one. There are a lot of sea turtles in this area, and it does happen a lot where people will hook one or it'll get tangled in their line. But here's the sign. And it says that if you accidentally snag a turtle, it's important to land the turtle so treatment can be given. You will not be penalized for following these steps. Then it tells you to get them in the net, bring it in, remove the hooks from it, and then let it back down in the net safely. We're about to catch some fish though. Check this out, guys. This guy just hooked a turtle by accident. It ate his shrimp. Now he's gonna go ahead and drop him on back down there and let him go. Bye-bye, turtle.
Repeat after me.
So 2 summers ago, I was down here fishing off this bridge, and I couldn't catch any pinfish or anything to cut up to use for bait. All right, well, I caught a catfish. You know, you can always catch plenty of hardheads and cell cats. I cut a fillet off of them, and I put it on a hook and threw it out there, and I hooked like an 80-pound tarpon. Now, the tarpon broke me off. It went over the bridge and jumped out the water on the other side, and it caught my line on the bottom of the bridge and snapped it. Well, my dad knows a tarpon guy, and he said that's actually the best bait you can use for tarpon because the fillet is so shiny. Said the tarpon love it, and I just couldn't believe it. Will likes to eat a catfish. He said that he uses that all the time when he can't get live bait. Of course, live bait trumps anything. So right now, I'm filleting this catfish. I'm just gonna cut 2 fillets off the side of him. And we're gonna stick it on the hook and just let it do like that in the water. Hopefully we'll get a tarpon, but honestly I don't think the water is warm enough yet for the tarpon to move in here. I hadn't heard anybody talk about them, but you never know. We're gonna give it a shot. Check that out. It's a little whiting. We're gonna use him for bait. Looking right there. Now I've got a 60-pound fluorocarbon leader on here with a 3/0 offset shank circle hook. This guy fishing down here next to us is called a black tip shark, guys. Check this out.
It means no worries.
He's not real big, but they put up a good fight. Was it fun, Eric?
Oh yeah.
I thought he had a big drum. They're gonna get a big drum in a minute, or we are, and we're gonna show you guys what I'm talking about with these drums.
This is Sparta!
So my dad just caught this little fish. Check him out. He's got little wings on, then he's got some more wings right here. I thought those were spikes, but those aren't spikes. I'm not sure what they are, but he is full of spikes. He's got them all on the back of his head. Now I thought this was a lionfish, but it's not a lionfish. I don't think. It doesn't quite look like a lionfish. If you know what kind of fish this is, comment down below and let me know. I need a fish ID here. Got little wings on him, a bunch of spikes. I don't want him to spike me because normally anything with spikes on it is probably poisonous. We're gonna take him, throw him back in the water though. That's what we're gonna do with him. In the water he goes. All right guys, I think my dad's got a big drum on. He's trying to catch bait fish with a little bitty brim hook. And I believe he just hooked a big old drum. Now when you hook one of these big drums, it's just like pulling in a log kinda. You know, they fight a little bit, but for the most part, you just gotta wear them out, especially on light tackle, so this might take a while. Gotta play him out. Here he comes, he's coming on up. There he is. These bonnethead are really good to eat, but we're not going to be eating it. We didn't bring a cooler with us or anything, so we're going to be throwing him back in the water or either give him away. I want to show you guys a brim hook we caught that with real quick. Look at that. That's like a number 8 or number 6 brim hook. He just had his little egg sinker here on here. Now I gave that fish to these guys over here. They wanted it. They're gonna take him home and eat him. All right guys, the shark's have arrived. I got a shark on here now. This guy is orange up to his side. I got a 25-pound monofilament leader on here, and it broke my line. And my dad was just fishing with like 15-pound test line and a brim hook, and he got the shark in. Go figure. Away from that bag. All right, got something. Shark, another shark. We normally bring a drop net with us when we're planning on fishing, that way we can lift these fish up. We didn't bring one today. I wasn't worried about going to get somebody with one because it's just a shark. I'm going to let him go anyway, but it counts.
Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Alright guys, we've been out here about 4 hours now. We caught a couple fish. I met a lot of cool people today. Made a lot of new fishing friends, passing out business cards. We're going to go ahead and call it a day where I can get back home before it gets dark. But if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Leave some comments down below. Hit that like button and we'll see you fishing again soon.